Sometimes the camera captures something so bizarre it doesn't even seem real. You watch it, rewind, watch it again, and still can't believe what you just saw. That's exactly what happened to this woman, and what she recorded will send chills down your spine. These are terrifying videos no one can explain. Before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive in. A security camera at a rural home recorded a woman stepping outside to relax on her porch hammock, but what happened next was straight out of a horror movie. The bench beside her started moving on its own. She jumped up, confused, and checked to see if maybe something had gotten stuck under it, but nothing was there. She sat back down, still a bit spooked, and went back to scrolling on her phone. Then something even worse happened. A weird figure appeared on the wall behind her, climbing slowly like it was trying to sneak up without being noticed. The woman screamed and bolted inside, terrified. As for the creepy thing, it vanished into the darkness and was never seen again. What was it? And what did it have to do with the moving bench? No one knows. This guy claims he's been haunted for a while, and now he has video proof of what's been waking him up in the middle of the night. At the foot of his bed, a shadowy figure appears for a brief second. It looks like an old woman and then suddenly vanishes. He jumps up, searches everywhere, but no one's there, even though he hears strange noises. Later, a thick fog begins to form in the room, and according to him, there's a strong smell of sulfur with no obvious source. If that happened to me, I don't think I'd ever sleep in that room again. A father was out hiking with his two young sons when the oldest suddenly stopped and pointed towards something unusual in the forest.
What's that, Dad?
I don't.
Looking closely, you can see a tall humanoid creature with long arms hiding among the trees. As soon as the creature realizes it's been spotted, it climbs up into the branches and disappears. The father's face says it all. At first, he thought it was just a silly kid's imagination, but now he scooped up his kids and got the heck out of there. Good move, because who knows what that thing would have done if it had come closer. A young guy was home alone when he noticed something strange going on in the bedroom out back. He grabbed his phone to record, and what he captured is pure nightmare fuel. The room is in a separate part of the house, making it easier for someone to break in. But what appears in the footage doesn't look like a person. It's a dark figure with no visible face or features. Just this shapeless thing, and then the door slams shut by itself. He opens it again, and the thing is gone, completely vanished. Whatever it wasn't something you'd want to meet in the dark.
What is it?
In a small town in rural India, city surveillance cameras have been recording a mysterious woman dressed in red walking the streets, and then vanishing into thin air. Animals act strange around her. Even ones used to people, like dogs and bulls, run away when she gets close. One night, she approached a house and rang the doorbell. But here's where it gets creepy. Her arm stretched unnaturally far, like rubber. Locals believe it was a ghost, and after watching the footage, it's hard to disagree. This footage from Indonesia has been freaking people out online. It shows a weird creature perched on a tree branch right above a lake. Its body shape is bizarre, almost impossible to describe. It has glowing red eyes and some kind of food in its hands. The creature just sits there, staring. Witnesses say it didn't seem aggressive, but before authorities could arrive, the thing vanished without a trace. Some think it might be a mutated animal or a deformed survivor of an accident, but honestly, no one knows what the hell it was, and that's the scariest part. This clip is being called one of the clearest modern Bigfoot sightings ever. While hiking in the forest, a man recorded something hiding among the trees. The creature's head was huge, much bigger than a normal human's, and even larger than a gorilla's. And there are no apes in that area. It seemed to realize it was being watched and tried to hide, but also kept peeking at the guy like it was nervous about being seen. There's not much info beyond the video, but it was enough to spark serious debate among believers. Is Bigfoot real? If so, this might be the best proof yet. A man named Kyle from the US claims he's living in a house filled with paranormal activity, and after watching what he caught on camera, it's hard to argue. It started on a cold night when he noticed something strange on his truck windshield. A weird frost pattern that didn't look natural at all, but things escalated quickly. Soon after, a shadowy figure showed up inside his house. At first, Kyle thought maybe it was a camera glitch, but then his backyard security system captured another figure, and this one was clear as day. No bugs, no lighting errors, just something standing there that shouldn't be. Then he started hearing noises in the attic. When he finally got the courage to check it out, he found an old sealed box and inside was a doll with no eyes. After he got rid of the creepy toy, the activity stopped.
Okay, there had to be a freaking doll in here.
Lesson learned. Always inspect the attic before signing that lease. Imagine working the night shift at a convenience store and seeing something even the security camera can't fully explain. This eerie video was filmed at a 7-Eleven in Malaysia around 3 a.m. Everything looked normal until the camera caught a woman standing at the entrance. But something was off. Her movement looked glitched, like the video was skipping frames. A worker walked out to check what was going on, but when he got there, she was gone, nowhere in sight. Later, she reappeared with a distorted grayish face and then suddenly vanished into thin air, like a ghost dissolving into smoke. The footage went viral in Malaysia in 2011, and to this day, many believe it's legit proof of a spirit caught on tape. You expect weird stuff in an old school building, but nothing like this. A janitor was checking the surveillance feed when he noticed a fast-moving shadow darting across the second floor, even though all the students were downstairs. The figure was blurry, transparent, and moved way too fast for any normal person. Some said it could have been a trick of the light or a glitch, but after reviewing multiple angles, it was clear. Whatever that was, it wasn't human. A couple bought a teddy bear at a garage sale and immediately regretted it. The guy said it came from a neighbor's house. Her son was selling off stuff after she passed away, and they bought the bear just to help out. But that same night, the bear turned its head and stared directly at his wife, who screamed in terror. The husband smacked it with a cane out of pure instinct, then threw it in the trash. Was it the ghost of the neighbor saying goodbye, or something worse? Either way, that bear's not coming back in the house. A driver was making his way down a lonely road in the middle of nowhere when he was forced to stop. Something or someone was standing in the way. He got out to see what was going on, only to discover it wasn't a person at all. It was just a piece of cloth, floating upright in midair, like something invisible was holding it. There were no strings, no poles, no wind strong enough to keep it suspended like that. And yet, it just hovered there. No one's been able to figure out how or why. What would you do if your apartment started acting like a horror movie? Abud Hernandez is living that nightmare. It started with a weird glow leaking from under the door of an empty room. The thing is, that room doesn't even have a light bulb. He shut the door, but the glow stayed. Then things got worse. Objects started moving on their own. A camera he set up tilted by itself. During a live stream, he tried to prove he wasn't losing his mind. And viewers actually saw something moving in the dark behind him. Whatever it is, it's not friendly, and it's definitely not leaving anytime soon. At a resort in Mexico, two friends were hanging out late at night outside their rooms when they noticed something they'll probably never forget. A pale, lanky creature appeared in the distance, slowly walking through the dark like it didn't know it was being watched. Its limbs were too long, its body too awkward. It didn't look human. They managed to record it, but no one could explain what it was. And after it walked off into the shadows, it never showed up again. Whatever it was, it left more questions than answers.